Hello SJU, my name's Sebastian Kundra and I'm currently in 3B History and Religious Studies at St. Jerome's University. I will be going into 4th year next year and would be honored if you would select me as your next Student Union President. For me, the premise of anything in life is to build upon the successes that have been left before you. In the case of Student Union, the president before me was able to transform Student Union into a vital part of the SJU community. I was able to build upon that success. Some of my highlights include making student representation and governance essential to St. Jerome's University, making sure that the committees were filled no matter what the committee was, whether it was college council, parking, or academic committee. Across the Creek went through major transformations under my leadership. Those transformations have continued to this day to the development of a magazine and collaboration for community-wide events, including the Parade of Lights, end-of-term coffee house, and the Winter Carnival. So next year, what can we do better? What can Student Union do to serve you? In the theme of continuous growth and expansion, I want to transform the electric communication of Students Union, transforming our website, updating our Facebook, putting blogs on, where students can interact with one another, on posts and share ideas with one another. This is the future of communication. St. Jerome's should be part of it. I want to generate outreach that extends beyond St. Jerome's University, to the Federation of Students, to student societies including MathSoc and the Arts Student Union. Right now on main campus, the UW Blue Chair campaign is doing Color Me Educated, where you can dunk a half gallon or a gallon on UW's top administrators. Doing collaborative issues like those are things that I want to be part of and plan them through the Federation of Students and student societies. I want to highlight one more area, generating worthwhile meetings. The job of the president is to oversee the entire corporation, because we are a corporation that uses approximately $20,000 of your money each year. Making sure that regular reports are done on what Res Council, SCC are doing, making sure that the treasurer is reporting to us about our finances, making sure that that information goes online, and making sure executives are having priority goals set and meeting them. These are some of my ideas. They can also be found on my Facebook page or just come and talk to me. But this brings me to my last point. The reason I'm running in this race is because of you. I was recently at a birthday party for a friend of mine, and there was a young woman there. I knew I had seen her before. I knew I had even talked to her. I didn't know her name though, and I couldn't remember where I had talked to her. She came up to me and said, "I'm glad we actually got to talk tonight. I just wanted to let you know that one of the reasons I came to St. Jerome's University was because of you." There, I learned that I talked to her at a Student Life 101 day, the breakfast where we invite all of our incoming students. She said that I talked to her about her program, SMF, talked to her about the professors in the program, and said that one of the reasons that she enrolled at St. Jerome's University was because of me. It was that day also that I met a young man with his parents who wanted to hold on to him a little longer, and he was anxious to get started on his university career. He is now a student leader in this community, and I got to meet him that day, as well as a young man and a single father who couldn't muster up the energy to say anything, was so nervous and scared for university life. I helped them plan out their entire U at Waterloo Day, and at the end of the day, the son came to me and said, "Thank you for helping me out today." Seeing the growth in that student for one day, and seeing the growth in that student for the course of his first year was inspiring to me. This is why I'm in this race, to meet students like the young woman or the two young men I talked about, to meet everyday students and make them feel at home at SJU like I do. This is the St. Jerome's University family. I'm here to support you, your initiatives, celebrate your accomplishments, and to make your university experience that much better, whether it's through governance, social aspects, or social justice. I would be honored to serve as your next Student Union President.
Hi SJ, I'm Andrew Lassard. I'm running for Student Union President this year. Just talking about last year in general, I was your Student Union President. I've enjoyed every minute of it. It's been a pleasure representing you both academically and providing you with great social events. Some of the highlights this year was having our karaoke and bonfire night to start the year off, our many fundraising events for Kids Ability, and in the next few weeks, our 4th to 6th annual St. Jerome's Awards Night. Buy your tickets. 3 major events that I or three activities that we have planned for you next year are essentially awards night, parade of lights, and one activity in the fall. These events will be bigger and better than ever before. They're the only three events we plan for next year in my plan. We're going to have more money to put into these events, therefore it'll be better quality and provide you with a better value for your time and the money that you put into Student Union each term. The other initiative that I plan to do is continue to represent you academically. I'm going to be honest, Student Union can't read your minds, so we don't always know what you guys are thinking, what some of the issues are. So to fix this, I plan on having monthly information sessions with the students so I can provide you guys with information as to what's going on, and then that's a chance for everybody to ask questions and raise their own concerns, and then Student Union can take those to the right committees. Another initiative that I plan to do, St. Jerome's is known for, its caring and compassionate students, as well as staff and faculty. Based on what I learned from this previous year, a lot of students would rather do hands-on community giving back initiatives rather than just throw $5 towards a charity. So in response to that, we're going to have monthly community service days. I plan to cooperate with SEC, Residence Life, Res Council, the House Commons to find days once a month where we can go out into the community to network and to build a better image for St. Jerome's. So some of these days could be Habitat for Humanity, clean up Waterloo Park, things like that. My other initiative is to burst the SJ bubble. We sometimes get stuck in our own little world over here, and that's not a bad thing, but there's so many great opportunities that main campus can offer that I think it's important that we provide those services to our students. So I plan on working with ASU and Math Society as well as Feds to plan major events and just keep everybody up to date on what's happening. Essentially, sorry about that. This past year I've learned a lot. It's been a great time. Some of the learning experiences that I had, they've all gone into planning my future term, if you vote for me. I've had, essentially, we've built more connections with the staff and faculty, the students, and everybody. We've set the building blocks this past year, and it's now time to take Student Union to the next level. I hope you liked what you heard. Come out and vote March 16th and 17th in the St. Jerome's CAF. Have a great day.
Hey guys, I'm Stephen Jennings, running for St. Jerome Student Union Vice President. Basically, I'll keep the speech nice and short, won't take up too much time. I'm just here trying to stay involved. If you vote for me, I aim to try and get more events focused towards students as a wider base, get more of you guys out, more involved, all that kind of stuff. Vote for me.
A vice president needs to be 1. The agent connecting student needs and the president's vision. 2. Organized to ensure information is available for student access. And 3. Dependable to achieve the goals of the president. Good morning everyone, my name is Mike Phillips and I'm running for re-election to be your vice president on Students Union next year. This past year, I have worked to ensure that decisions made were in your best interests. This past year, I reorganized the layout of the Students' Union meeting minutes to simplify them so you can quickly and easily read the decisions Students' Union is making to better your experience at St. Jerome's. This past year, I worked to fulfill the President's visions to increase awareness of and input in Students' Union, as well as fundraise for the Foundation Kids Ability. Everything I have done this year is what a vice president needs to be. Re-elect me your vice president, and I will continue the work that I have started this year. Re-elect me your Vice President, and I will make it my goal to provide easier access to Students' Union minutes by posting them online on the Students' Union or St. Jerome's website. Re-elect me your Vice President, and together we will put the student back in Students' Union. Thank you.